Hello students, welcome to virtual classes. My name is Swati. I am your science teacher. As you all know, we were staying at home because of this COVID pandemic. We will teach you through online. Hope everyone is ready with your notebook and pen. First of all, let me welcome you all that you have been promoted from 6th standard to 7th standard. So here in this 7th class, we will be discussing about so many topics which are happening in our surroundings itself. Let us start the first lesson. The first lesson is about food components. So what is meant by food? Food is something that we eat. In your previous classes, during your primary classes especially, you might have learned about different foods. What are the different foods we prefer to eat? South Indian foods, South Indian dishes. We have different types of food items like idli, dosa, chapati, puri, generally breakfast items, rice, then pulses, different grains, during dinner, lunch, different food items we will eat. So, in your previous classes, you might have learned how to cook some delicious foods also, like biryani, how to make tea, everything, pulihora, you might have learned. So, here, in this first chapter of grade 7, we are going to discuss about certain important topics which is basic for your higher standards. Let us see what are the topics we are going to cover in this lesson. Food components. The topics to be covered in this lesson are, first of all, we will learn what is meant by food, and then what are the essential components of food. After learning about the essential components of food, we will use some tests to detect the presence of starch, proteins and fats. Later, the sources of roughages. You might have heard that fibers are very important for our healthy diet. So, fibers are nothing but here roughages. So, sources of roughages we are going to discuss here in this lesson. The main dietary plan, we have to use plenty. We have to drink plenty of water. So, we have to discuss about water here. Then, the most important one, balanced diet. We are going to discuss about the balanced diet in this lesson. And finally, we will discuss about the history of food and nutrition. The name of the scientist who had contributed a lot in the history of food and nutrition, we are going to discuss in this lesson finally. Now, let us see what are the main nutrients present in our food. If I ask you what is your favorite food or dish, why do you like it? If suppose, is only favorite food sufficient for you and why? Everyone will be having some special favorite food for them, right? What food do you eat every day? Will you prefer only the favorite food for all the days? Now you think, why do you eat it? Why do we eat food? For what purpose we will eat food? Now my question is, for every organism there is a particular favorite food. Will you prefer only that favorite food for eating every day? No. We will eat different types of food material. Now, when we think about food, the first question arises in our mind is, why do we need food? Why do we need food? We need food to perform certain activities. Suppose you just imagine you didn't have food for so many days, for a couple of days continuously, then what will happen to your body? First, it gets tired and you have stopped drinking water and milk and you doesn't eat anything for so many days. Finally, the body gets exhausted and the organism may die. This is mainly due to it lost all the metabolic activities performed in the body. So, why do we need food? It gives energy to our body to perform different types of activities. Every day, starting our morning routine starts from the breakfast, right? So, breakfast is very important for everyone. Breaking the fast. For the whole night, you won't eat anything for more than 12 hours. Then it is required you to have your breakfast. So, everyone remember, don't skip your breakfast. Here, the energy. We are discussing about the energy. Energy is required to perform different activities. So there is a question given in your textbook. Do we need energy while sleeping also? Why or why not? Think. Do we need energy while sleeping? As we are sleeping, we are completely at rest. Our body will be completely at rest. At that time also we need energy? What will be the answer? Yes, we need energy while sleeping also. Because during sleeping also, our body will be performing different activities. Like, for example, I am telling you, digestion will go on. Your brain will be thinking about different things and you will be moving on your bed also, right, while sleeping. So, we will be performing different types of activities while. Suppose you didn't eat food for whole day, how do you feel? If you didn't get food for a couple of days, how do you feel? Imagine that you didn't eat anything for many days. What will happen to your body? You will become exhausted, restless, tiresome, right? Every metabolic activity needs some energy and that energy is given by taking in food. Not only human beings, there are different animals which will prefer different food items. Why they prefer different food items? It needs energy. So let us take some examples of different animals which prefer different food items. Food. Food is something that organisms eat or drink for their survival. Let us think of a rabbit. A rabbit is fond of carrot. When you see a rabbit, it eats carrot. If you see a cat, if you think of a cat, it prefers drinking milk. So the food which the cat prefers is drinking milk. If you think of birds, here different birds have different food habits. If you think of birds, some prefer eating seeds, some others will eat insects and worms. So finally, if you think of a cow generally it prefers eating grass. Just now we have seen the different food items preferred by different animals. Now let us come to the human beings. As human being, we prefer different food items. Generally, South Indian dish, rice, right? So rice we will take during lunchtime and in breakfast we will prefer different food items like idli, dosa, puri, chapati. Different food items will be there during this breakfast, lunch and dinner. So when we talk about the food habits and food items of the human beings, generally, just now I told you, why do we eat food? We need energy. Eating good food, especially with families and friends, is one of the pleasures of life. Children who eat good food are generally healthy, seem to be healthy, and they will get little infections, fewer infections and other illnesses. So while talking about the food, there are food items which are preferred by human beings, different food items, and there are different types of nutrients present in these food items. So when we have to discuss about the nutrients, let us see one activity given in our textbook. What are the components generally present in biscuit? Some questions are given in our textbook. What are the components found in biscuits? If you see the ingredients list in the biscuits, generally you can see carbohydrates, proteins, sugars, fats, right? So what components are most common in your list? Carbohydrates, proteins, sugars and fats. Do you find any vitamins and minerals in them? Do you find any vitamins and minerals? Check the ingredient list. Sometimes they will write vitamin E, K, everything, right? Where do you write salt and sugar and why? So if you want to know the exact reason under which nutrient this salt and sugar will come, you have to learn about minerals and then carbohydrates. You know very clearly that salt comes under mineral, sugar is a type of carbohydrate. Are there any food items with similar components? Let us check now. In this activity, there are certain nutrients present in the food. Let me tell you what is meant by nutrient. Nutrients are the food materials that give nourishment for growth and maintenance of life. So imagine when you are born, you are a small child. Your small weight will be there, small height, everything. When you started eating, over a period of time, your height increases, your weight increases, and think over a period of time, say 10 years, your weight has started increasing, your height has started increasing, and you have become a grown-up child, and your maturity levels also increases. So when we start eating food, it enters into your body and provides nourishment to the body, so it will be useful to maintain the growth of your life. So you imagine that you are eating healthy food. Healthy food makes the best to your body. If you start eating healthy food, you will be disease free. First of all, there will be no diseases entered into your body. We have to take up healthy food, and it is very important to take healthy food during this pandemic situation also. So these nutrients are the substances which provide nourishment to your body. It will show the growth, both physically and emotional. Mental balance also will increase, and this food is required. Healthy diet, that too, don't prefer eating the junk food. Avoid junk food as much as possible. There will be no nutrient available in that particular junk food. If you want to be healthy and disease free, better prefer healthy food. Healthy diet should be followed. Now we have to discuss about the nutrients present in our food. So there are different types of nutrients we were taking in our daily life, like carbohydrates, proteins, sugars, fats, vitamins, minerals, and what is required for our body to maintain the better growth and proper balance in your body. That most requirement is water. We have to take plenty of water every day. So these are the nutrients which are required for our body. Now let us see in detail. As we discussed before, food gives us energy, and we are able to perform different activities based on the energy that we gain from food. If you see here, we will perform different types of activities. For example, let us take a boy is performing exercise. While performing exercise, he will spend some energy, right? So this muscles will spend some energy, and it can be regained by taking in some food. Not only the exercises, let us take another example. A man started cutting down trees. Though it's not good job, that is his job, he started cutting down the tree, and what happened, after some time he feel tired because of loss of energy. Let us take one more example. If you start running, if you start jogging as a morning routine, some energy will be lost from your body when you move from one place to another place. That energy can be regained by having different food items. Not only all these physical activities, you just think of you are thinking about a mathematical problem in your brain also starts working. So there also some energy will be lost, is it or not? Even though you are sitting idle and then you start thinking, your brain starts working and some energy will be lost, and this also should be regained by eating, by having some food. Suppose think you are sleeping. Just now we have discussed, while sleeping also all the metabolic activities will take place, like digestion, circulation of blood, breathing, everything. So while sleeping also some energy will be lost, which can be regained by taking
balanced diet. Rani, Chintu and Colonel Uncle are roaming in the market. They come to a fruit seller's shop. Colonel Uncle decides to buy some fruits for the children. He tells Rani that fruits contain various nutrients which are required for the proper growth of a body. The food that we eat contains different substances which help our body to grow well and fight against diseases. These substances are called nutrients. The 5 different types of nutrients are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. For example, cereals like wheat, rice, jawar, corn, etc. contain carbohydrates which provide us energy. Fats are present in oil, ghee, and butter. We get maximum energy from fats. The next nutrient is proteins. We get proteins from pulses like moong, chana, peas, etc., and also from milk, meat, fish, and eggs. Proteins help to repair the wear and tear of our body. In addition to this, we get vitamins and minerals from fruits, green vegetables, milk, etc. All these nutrients are essential for the proper growth of our body. Therefore, a diet which provides us all the nutrients in required amounts is called a balanced diet. Some food items are eaten raw, that is, without cooking. For example, fruits and some vegetables like cucumber, radish, onion, etc. There are also some food items that cannot be eaten raw, that is, rice, pulses, wheat, etc. They are eaten in cooked form as cooking makes the food items soft, tasty, and easy to digest. There are various ways of cooking like roasting, steaming, frying, baking, etc. However, always remember that food should not be overcooked as it can lead to the loss of certain nutrients like vitamins.
From here, we understood that nutrients. The food you eat is a source of nutrients. So, what is meant by nutrients? Nutrients are defined as the substances found in food that keep your body functioning. Nutrients are defined as the substances found in food that keep your body functioning. Remember, children? So your body needs nutrients to fuel your energy. Okay? Help you grow. Repair itself. Means these nutrients will provide nourishment for the growth and maintenance of the body. It provides nourishment for the growth and maintenance of the body. So coming to the essential nutrients required for the human body. These are the essential nutrients required for the human body. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and the utmost important is water. Because more than 70% of your body compounds is made of water. So these are the 6 essential nutrients for the human body. Water, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Note down, children, I am repeating it. Water, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. These are the essential nutrients required for the human body.
Today, we will learn about balanced diet. Food is one of our basic needs, and we all need food to live. Food helps us grow healthy and strong. It gives us energy to think, work, and play. Come on, let's learn about the sources of food. Plants and animals are the 2 main sources of food. We get vegetables, grains, pulses, and fruits from plants. We get meat, milk, fish, and eggs from animals. We should eat these in the right amounts to stay healthy. Interesting. Food groups. We can divide the food that we eat into 4 main groups. Energy-giving foods. These foods give us energy to work and play. Some of the energy-giving foods are grains like wheat and rice, and foods like sugar and chocolate. Body-building foods. These foods help us to build our muscles and make our bodies stronger. Wow! They also repair our body. Some of the body-building foods are meats, fish, eggs, milk, and milk products like cheese, yogurt, and butter. protective foods. Some foods protect our bodies from falling sick. Some foods like milk and yogurt are needed to keep our bones and teeth strong. Vitamins and fibers. Our body needs substances called vitamins for energy, growth, and health. Yay! Vitamins protect us from falling ill and keep us healthy. We get vitamins from milk, eggs, fresh vegetables, and fruits. We also need fiber in our food as it helps us digest our food properly. Grains, pulses, some vegetables, and fruits have a lot of fiber. Water is very, very important. We must drink plenty of water every day. We should also make sure that the water we drink is safe and clean. Now, let's study about healthy and junk food. We should eat good, fresh, clean, and well-cooked food. Sometimes we eat food that is tasty but not good for health. Such food is called junk food. Eating too much junk food can make us sick. Now, it's time to remember some points. We need food to grow strong and healthy. Some foods give us energy. Some foods help us to build our muscles and body. Some foods protect us from falling ill. We also need vitamins, fiber, and water in correct amount. Now you know a lot about balanced diet.
Types of nutrients which we take every day. There are different types of nutrients like carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals which we prefer every day, which we will take healthy diet. We used to follow the healthy diet. So today let us recall the things what we have learnt. We have discussed about what is meant by food and why do we need food. We have discussed about an activity which is performed, particularly the ingredients present in biscuits. And then we have discussed about the different nutrients, what is meant by nutrient and different types of nutrients present in our food items. The main thing we have discussed: carbohydrates, proteins, sugars, then vitamins and minerals, and water is at most important to perform all the metabolic activities. So here I am providing you a worksheet which is very, very easy. You can try out this worksheet so that you just test yourself what you have understood. Here is the worksheet. Start completing the worksheet, given worksheet. Choose the correct word from the help box and fill in the blanks. First one, we should dash our food properly. I am repeating again. We should dash our food properly. Select the correct word from the box and fill it there. Second one, we should have our dash at fixed time. We should have our fill in the blank there at fixed time. Third one, which is called complete food. Which is called complete food. Fourth one, we should dash our hands before and after meals. We should dash our hands before and after meals. Fifth one, toffees, chips and cold drinks are not good for our dash. Toffees, chips and cold drinks are not good for our dash. Complete the given worksheet, children. Try to find out the answers. For these 5, choose the correct answers from the given words. The next thing, write the following statement, true or false. Understood? So you have to identify whether the statement is true or false. First one, we should buy food from roadside vendors. We should buy food from roadside vendors. It means whether we should buy the open food or not. The second question, we should have good food habits. We should have good food habits. Third one, we have 2 meals a day. We have 2 meals a day. So try to find out whether the given statements are true or false. Generally, every human being will be having certain things. They will follow certain things and they will imagine themselves whether they are right or wrong. There are certain things to be followed by every individual in order to be free from diseases. Especially during this COVID pandemic, we have to take care of ourselves. You know very clearly we have to wash our hands frequently in order to avoid the spread of diseases. You might have seen in the television and you will be regularly observing all the factors causing these diseases, especially this COVID pandemic. In order to prevent the disease, better to wash the hands frequently, use sanitizers. Now, I am giving you a worksheet which tells whether it will be a good thing or bad thing to do. So now, here I have given 5 statements. Start writing beside it whether it is good or bad thing. We will be following everything every day. Based on that only these statements are there. First one, brushing teeth twice a day. First one, brushing teeth twice a day. Whether it is good or bad thing, you have to mention. Second one, we should not wash hands before eating. Just now I told you better to wash hands frequently. Now think and answer. We should not wash hands before eating. Third question, taking bath every day. Taking bath every day. Fourth question, waking up early in the morning. Waking up early in the morning. You have to tell whether it is a good thing or bad thing. Fifth question, going to bed late at night. Going to bed late at night. Is it good for health if we go bed late at night? You have to mention whether this statement is good or bad. As we all know, going bed early, waking up early is very useful for our body in order to increase the power of the immune system. All the metabolic activities are regularized and it will follow according to our health diet chart. So based on the things we will follow every day, the immune system will start boosting up our body and we will be very energetic and disease free from diseases. Fewer diseases will come to your body and we will be healthy, especially if we follow a healthy diet, a balanced diet which is rich in carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. Apart from these carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals, our body also require the main thing, that is water. Water should be taken in plenty. Based on the things we have discussed today, try to solve that worksheet, and in the next session we will discuss about how to test the different food components. The main topic, how to test the different food components. Hope everyone stays safe at home. Start learning from the first day itself. All the best, children.